Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Swinnan here. Welcome back to another Rocket League car design, and welcome to the last rendition of the Hot Wheels set car designs. Last up, we do have the Bone Shaker. Definitely a very interesting car to do some designs with. I have some very interesting designs, maybe something a little bit different that a lot of you guys have not seen, but that's the point of my channel, to not showcase like all these clean cars, just something different. But yeah, I think it's a pretty cool car. The skull in the front obviously is super cool. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of these cars, and as always, we will be doing 2 designs specifically for this car and 2 designs that you can really do on other cars, but it might look a little bit better on the Bone Shaker here. But anyway, as always, make sure to use code SPORTDAN11 in the item shop, and if you guys have not hit the subscribe button, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below to get up to date on my newest Rocket League videos. So let's get started with the first car design of the episode with the camo looking car. I know, but camo is kind of giving this type of vibe, and I thought it would be pretty cool. So starting off, we do have the Bone Shaker, which is unpainted. There are no painted versions of it at all. For the decal, it is the Diablo, specifically for the Bone Shaker. Now, I will say, if you don't want to use the Diablo, you can use the Inferno, the Bone Jack, Starstruck, Stripes, or any of those things. They all work with a paint finish, so just keep that in mind. So you don't have to specifically use the Diablo. I just thought it was pretty cool. For the colors for the primary blue side, we do have a nice dark blue with the accent as a light purple. And then for the orange side here, we have a crimson with the accent as a very light orange. For the paint finish, both the blue and the orange side and the primary and the accent, we do have camo. For the wheels, they are the camo inverted, or just the camo wheels. Oh no, these are the inverted ones. That doesn't even look like camo. Anyway, back to it. We have the crimson camo wheels for the orange side, and then for the blue side, they are the cobalt camo wheels. So this is the blue side, and again, why did I decide to do the camo wheels? I thought they looked pretty cool with the Bone Shaker. I'm going to be straight up honest. I thought it was pretty cool kind of theme going on here. I know there's no skull related stuff, but don't worry. We will get into that pretty shortly. So this is the orange side as well. The crimson and light orange looks absolutely fantastic, and I do think the color combinations look amazing together. For the boost, staying with the whole flamethrower, or I guess whole theme of Bone Shaker, we have the crimson flamethrower for the orange side. And then for the blue side, it is the cobalt flamethrower. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a little bit of a darker boost for flamethrower. Flamethrower blue. Sorry, it is flamethrower blue. But I couldn't find anything darker. For the trail, we have the Hacksworth 3 painted cobalt for the blue side, and then for the orange side, it is the crimson Hacksworth 3. So this is the orange side again. I thought camo would look pretty cool on this type of Bone Shaker type design, so I thought it would be pretty cool. The colors look fantastic as well, matching the camo wheels perfectly. And the same for the blue side here. We have that camo paint finish with the blue and purple, looking very good with these camo wheels. So getting into the next car design, we do have the... Alright, finally getting into something that kind of, not finally, but it matches the skull here. We have these Troublemaker wheels that obviously have skulls on them, and we also have this thing, which, is the front of a skull. So starting off, we do have the Bone Shaker for both sides. For the decal, it is the Black Market decal Slipstream for both sides. For the colors for the primary of the blue side, it is a dark blue with the accent as white. And then for the primary of the orange side, it is a dark crimson with the accent as white. My classic go-to for a titanium white design. For the wheels, for both sides, it is a major throwback wheel with the Troublemaker 4 wheels painted titanium white. And obviously, the main reason why I chose this design is to match the skull in the front. I actually was going to do more of a colors where I was actually going to take off the painted version of titanium white, but I really wanted a design that matched the front of the Bone Shaker because I thought it would be really cool. So that's what I decided to do. I went with my go-to for titanium white designs, which is blue and white and crimson and white, and I still think it does look very good. For the boost, we have our classic titanium white flamethrower, obviously matching that theme of Bone Shaker. And then for the trail, it is the titanium white Laser Wave 3 to match the treads of the Troublemaker 4 wheel. So this is the orange side. Again, I wanted something that really matched that titanium white skull. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the exact colors, but I think it still does look very good, and it matches the theme perfectly, especially with the flame type style. Don't worry, you'll see a little bit more of that in just a second. And then for the blue side here, we have the primary as a blue with the accent as white. Again, a go-to for my titanium white designs. I thought this was pretty cool. It's a nice little cool design to really give, I guess, that titanium white skull, like this thing right here, a little bit of a nice I don't know, matches nice. So anyway, getting into the next car design, we do have the... Okay, now this one is going to be interesting. Okay, I'm not going to admit that everybody is going to enjoy this design. I don't know how many people are actually going to enjoy this design. I really wanted to include it though because I felt like it was pretty cool and it's a major throwback wheel. So starting off, we do have obviously the Bone Shaker. For the decal, it is the Bone Jack that is specifically for the car. Now you can again use any decal that supports this paint finish for this decal or for this car, but the reason why I chose Bone Jack is Bone Jack because of the wheels. It matches pretty nicely, so I'll show you that in just a second. For the paint, for the primary, for the blue side, we do have a dark blue with the accent as crimson. And then for the orange side, it is a crimson with the accent as gray. For the paint finish, both the blue and the orange side and the primary and the accent, we do have Toon Matte. For the wheels, a major throwback wheel. Holy crap. I'm talking 2016. We have Servergate. Holy crap, I completely forgot about these wheels existed, but it's just such a throwback wheel that needs to be brought back a little bit. So again, I am very well aware that a lot of people might not like this design, maybe not because of the color choice, but because it's, you know, it's pretty basic. So we have that primary as a dark blue because I couldn't set it as a silver, which Rocket League still needs to do to this day. And then we have the accent color as crimson to match the Servergate. As you can see here, it's a disconnect logo. Theme behind this one actually is when the Rocket League servers first opened up, so many people were disconnecting. They gave these wheels out because of how bad the servers were, and obviously it matches so well with the top of the Bone Shaker car, as well as it has a skull in there. So that is the main reason why I decided to do this design. Again, it might not be for everybody, but I thought it was still pretty good. And then for the orange side here, as you can see, we have that crimson and then a gray to match the wheels entirely. So again, definitely a very interesting design that might not be used or liked at all, but I thought it was pretty cool. For the boost, we have the black standard again, just keeping it nice and clean and basic. And then for the trail, it is the Rally Tracks 2 trail that matches so well with the treads when Rocket League used to have normal wheel treads. Good times. I mean, sort of. I do like the newer wheels. But anyway, this is the orange side again. I'm aware that a lot of people might not like the design or just, you know, not enjoy it and not use it, but that's perfectly fine. Like I said, I really just wanted to use Servergate, give homage to it, especially since the skulls match up as well as it matches on the decal. I felt like it was a perfect fit. Same for this blue side here. We got that crimson and blue color combination. If you want to set the accent color to white, you definitely can for both sides to match the skull of the car, but I wanted to match the wheels a little bit. But either way, I still think it is a super clean design and pretty interesting if you ask me. So getting into the last and final car design of the episode, we do have the... I mean, we all knew it was coming, right? Like 100%. We had to include Flamethrower or Fire God or Heat Wave in this design. Like it was just meant for it. So starting off, we do have the Bone Shaker car, obviously, for both sides. It is unpainted, unfortunately. I think it would be so cool to see the Bone Shaker painted, and you cannot change it on Bacchus mod, unfortunately. For the decal for both sides, it is the Fire God Black Market decal. Again, throughout this entire Hot Wheels design set, I've really been using a lot of Black Market decals, and I thought it was really interesting because I never used to do that. But for some reason, some of these Hot Wheel cars look so good with it. For the colors for the primary of the blue side, we have a blue with the accent as orange. And then for the orange side, we have a burnt sienna with the accent as a burnt sienna as well. For the wheels, for the orange side, they are the burnt sienna Pyros inverted wheels. And then for the blue side, they are the Pyro inverted painted orange. So this is the blue side. And the main reason why I actually chose this orange and blue color combination is to match the exhaust coming out at the top of the Bone Shaker car, as well as on the sides. I thought that was pretty cool. Unfortunately, I couldn't get it as bright. But I thought it would look better with like a dark blue, so that's why I decided to do a dark blue. And you'll also see that in the boost pretty well. And then same for this orange side here. I like burnt sienna, I really do. And sometimes it does look really good, and this one is one of those times I feel like a dark themed was definitely necessary for this. And burnt sienna was a pretty good fit, getting as close as possible to the exhaust that you could see here, the flames from the exhaust. So for the boost, we have the burnt sienna flamethrower. As you can see, it looks very, very close to this original flamethrower, but for the blue side we have the unpainted flamethrower, which is actually an exact same color scheme as the exhaust that you're going to be seeing, or you see right now from the flames and stuff. So I gotta say that's pretty cool. So it matches really well. For the boost, we have the Hackswerve 3 painted orange for the orange side, and then for the blue side, or for the orange side, it is the burnt sienna Hackswerve 3. So for the blue side, it was the orange Hackswerve 3. My bad. So this is the orange side. Again, I know burnt sienna is not everybody's favorite, but I do think it looks pretty good in this one. And, you know, like I said, it does look pretty good. But this blue side is definitely something that I enjoy. It matches the exhaust as close as possible. You could probably even go a little bit lighter if you really want to get close to it, but I don't think you really can, to be honest with you. So I think my color scheme is as close as you can get, but it does look really cool, and it kind of gives that bone shaker type vibe to it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys in the next episode.